I try to keep them as informed as possible during the process. During design, it's presenting and showing them what we're working on, getting them involved to a certain extent so that we're not going to them with, this is the solution. We go to them with, here are some solutions. What do you think? So that they feel like they're part of the process as much as part of the team. Because I think that's really important for a successful project, is that everyone's on the same team and everyone's moving towards the same goal and the same output at the end of the project. And the same thing during construction. If anything comes up, we try to jump on it quickly so that we're addressing it and we don't delay things. And if it's an issue that needs a communication with clients, that we're on it right away and we don't drag that out. And that way it may be something that's unexpected, but we can manage it more easily if we communicate it quickly and just are open and honest about it. You know, we don't want to hide things. We want to make sure that they're aware of things just as much as we are. We got into a practice fairly early on where we would take an option, we would have it in, a program, whether it's a PDF program or Revit or whatever, where we could actively shift and move and design things in the meeting with the client, so that when we left the meeting, we would have a solution that everybody agreed on and that everybody signed off on. And we were able to kind of walk out the door with a solution rather than having to come back for another meeting to discuss it and review it again. And that really advances things and really got everyone on the team be on the same team and kind of heading in the same direction and feel like they were involved in the process rather than excluded. And I think that has been very successful. I think it's important that you hear them, that you listen to them, and that you don't just ignore them, that you respond to them. You don't have to do everything exactly the way they tell you to, but as long as you acknowledge that feedback and acknowledge that you heard them and that you understand maybe where they're coming from or why they made the comment, I think that goes a long way to really building a rapport with them and with the project.